share a story that occurred yesterday to me, and hopefully this can be encouraging to you. It has to deal with faith and also learning to hear the voice of the Lord, the Holy Spirit, and its prompting and following those instructions. So I was driving yesterday going to the mail office or the post office to drop off some mail. And as I was driving, I was on the other side of town. I saw this pretty building, and the Holy Spirit said, stop there and go inside, and gave me specific instructions. I then chuckled inside of me because I could not see any reason to go into this building and do what the Holy Spirit was asking me to do, because the things in my life right now are not aligning for such a thing to occur. And so I immediately had a response from the Holy Spirit that stated, oh, so you're gonna act like Sarah? And I was checked. Now, if you don't know the story about Sarah and Abraham in Genesis 18, Sarah and Abraham were given a promise of having a child and that nations would come from them. Well, at this point, they are an old age, and Sarah is past childbearing age. And so we read from verse 11 down to see her response when she is told by three men, or angels, that she is going to bear a child. And let's see what happens. In verse 11 it says, now Abraham and Sarah were old, advanced in age. Sarah was past childbearing. Sarah laughed to herself, saying, after I have become old, shall I have pleasure, my Lord, being old also? And the Lord said to Abraham, why did Sarah laugh, saying, shall I indeed bear a child when I am so old? Is anything too difficult for the Lord? At this appointed time, I will return to you at this time next year, and Sarah will have a son. Sarah denied it, however, saying, I did not laugh, for she was afraid. And he said, no, but you did laugh. And so the Lord checked me and said, you did laugh. And the instructions for Sarah were given, and the promise and the time frame was also given. In a year she would have a child, the child that they had been longing for and waiting for. And so I went back to the building and I entered, and I did exactly what the Holy Spirit was prompting me to do. Now, I'm learning from this experience. I'm being obedient to what the Holy Spirit was saying. And now, instead of walking in a posture of not thinking that something's going to occur because of the circumstances in my life, I'm walking in a posture of expectancy. So I hope this word is encouraging to you all. Maybe some of you have some prompting of the Holy Spirit that you have been given and that you haven't followed through with. And so this is your cue to go forth and do exactly what you're being prompted to do, to walk by faith, to be obedient, as well as to be in a state of expectancy. All right, love y'all. Hope this word was encouraging. Always take it back to the Lord to make sure, and for discernment, and to make sure that it's for you. All right, have a great day.